A good ride, avoiding reality part-time since 2006 and full-time since 2010. This, my friends, is the Good Ride review of the 2019 Alloy B-Bomb. I rode this with Adidas Tactical ADVs, Union Stratas, and my good old Union Super Pros that, yes, for any of you who are asking, I'm not selling them yet. Maybe one day, but right now, they're still beloved. To give you a quick summary of this board, it changed up a good bit this year. Last year it was just full camber, just aggressive mountain freestyle madness. This year they changed the camber profile, and check the on the table review, but you can see there's just a little bump in the middle going to, like, I think flat and then early rise rocker, and it really changed up the ride. It went from being super aggressive and super like technical to being any man's board. So that's a good thing for most of us, but for those of you technical, aggressive, like mountain freestyle riders, you'd probably like last year's model better. But this is more forgiving. It has more float and powder, and it's more playful, but it still has some of that old Alloy B-Bomb personality. As far as the flex goes, it's pretty medium stiff. It's like kind of medium in the tip and tail, and kind of medium stiff underfoot, like kind of right in this middle area. And it I was surprised though how easy it was to butter. I think just having that rocker there just kind of already gets you where you want to go when you start doing that, and it was really fun. I had no problem buttering this board and playing around. Sorry I didn't put a lot of footage up for this, but I just wanted, before I head off to do all this demoing and stuff, I wanted to just kind of have fun without a camera in front of me. So my apologies to Alloy for not putting in more video footage, but just kind of wanted to have some me time on this board. And it's got a good, buttery, kind of poppy, energetic core that I like. The camber profile, going from full camber, being catchy, locked in, aggressive, to this kind of like stable profile that feels like most hybrid cambers out there. It just felt stable, it tracked and one-footed super well. It flat-based super well, but never felt catchy. You could spin, you could get off your game. It can work with pretty much any ability level, and that's a good thing. And it just has this kind of fun, stable, consistent personality in just about any condition. The edge hold here, this little like disruption in the side cut, held really well. I was riding this today with the Nitro Quiver Fury and the Arbor Coda Camber, and this was just right there with those boards in terms of edge hold, maybe even just about the same. They all did pretty well. They all held in different ways and gripped in different ways, but this has that cool feeling of giving you more grip than you normally would have with a regular side cut. There's a slight disruption here, but then it doesn't feel grabby in soft snow, and that's really good. Now with the turn initiation, it's really quick. This 55 is super fast. It's might be a touch I might be a touch too much weight for this at 185, but I could just turn this just lightning quick. It just back and forth, and then when you get into the turns, yeah, the B-Bomb last year, just the turning experience and carving with the B-Bomb was so much better from last year. But this, this is easy to butter. This invites this forgiving feel. This can float and powder better if you want just like a mountain freestyle twin for everything. You just keep your stance centered at all times and you ride switch a lot. This will be better for that. But it can still turn and have fun, but that smaller camber kind of hurries you up through the turn a little more, and can get a little washy if you commit too hard. You kind of keep a lot of pressure between the feet and underfoot, and so that board holds its edge and turns. And it's got you know, it's got a fun all-around turning experience, but not amazing. It's definitely, it can carve, it can do some things here and there, but boards with more camber like the Quiver Fury just kind of blew this away today. But with you know, speed, this thing's still damp and stable, just not as locked in as the old B-Bomb that was full camber. And you know, when it comes to uneven terrain, I could ride all day with this. This could handle the micro bumps. This handled uneven snow the other day really well. It handled kind of messy snow. You could ride a whole day on the resort and just weave in and out of bumps or power over them and not get too much feedback. So I like that. It feels like it absorbs chatter but doesn't feel unforgiving in kind of any conditions. So it handles, you know, the micro bumps all the way up to the big bumps with a, you know, weaving in and out. It does a great job there. Switch, it's a true twin, so maybe the only thing that might be better for most of us average guys is an asymmetrical twin, and it rode switch really well. And you know, powder, look, you keep this centered, it's gonna ride really well because it's got a lot of early rise. It's gonna float well for what it is. For twins, as far as twins go. You know, it's on the upper, it's better than most for a twin, but it's still a twin. And if you're looking for directional float, you probably want the Outcome instead of this. You don't want to go with a twin. Now for park, this is just a super fun board. This is the kind of board I'd love to ride in the pipe because I'm not a super, you know, amazing pipe rider, but I love something forgiving with good grip and that turns quick and would drive well enough wall to wall. It doesn't have that full camber drive, but it has that forgivingness if you get off your game that I just love in the pipe. And you know, you can hit a kicker or two with this. The old B-Bomb was better for going way bigger, but this goes like small to medium much better. And for old man on a twin, that's fun, you know. And so overall, I just, you know, you might even be able to jib a little bit with this, but it's not really a jib board. It's more pipes and jumps and, you know, mountain freestyle. It's got good pop to it though, especially for how little camber there is just between the feet. That flat area seems to help the board pop a little bit more. Overall though, this is just a fun ride. I think it could work with a wide variety of mountain freestyle riding styles, and as long as you don't jib too much, I think this board could be a great fit for you if you want that balance between edge hold, forgivingness, and just, you know, something that can do a little bit of everything. There you have it.